This is Israel.
Hi.
Nope, stop, wait. Sorry, we've got to do the fun fact. Where did the term sign come from? Ancient Indian scholars were trying to figure out the height of the sun from the ground. Because we don't want to go blind, we are going to use a star with our telescope. Nice, there we go. These mathematicians realized that there was an association between the angle of their point of view to the height of our star/sun. So they decided to name this height metric Jia, which in Sanskrit means a bowstring or a chord of an arc. Now let's take this little triangle of ours and put a circle around it. So let's grab our angle, stick it right in the center, and let the hypotenuse dictate the radius of our circle. Remember that line that tells us the height of the star? We're just going to extend it downward until we scalp our circle. This is exactly why the scholars chose to name it after a bowstring. The language the Indian scholars used to keep their records was Sanskrit, which was later translated by the Islamic scholars from Sanskrit into Arabic. Now, there wasn't a direct translation for Jia in Arabic. So the Islamic scholars translated Jia letter by letter, which turned out to be Jiba. Later still, the Western European scholars got a hold of the Islamic texts, which were written in Arabic, which were translated from the Indian texts that were written in Sanskrit, and translated the information from Arabic into Latin. However, small problem, the Western European scholars did not recognize this word Jiba, so they thought it might be a misspelling of the word Jaib. Now, Jaib actually means cove or harbor, a pocket, a fold in the garment, or a cave, a cavity. The closest Latin word that the Western Europeans could find for Jaib was, of course, sinus, which also means a cavity or a harbor. And that is how sign became the contextually meaningless word we use to describe the height from the ground to the stars. Anyway, back to you, Israel. Meet Israel's index finger. She calls him, ready for it, sign. Oh, and look, there's her thumb. Sign's buddy, you guessed it. This is cosine. There we go. That makes sense. Sign likes to hang out with Izzy's sinus. Fun fact about Izzy, she likes to let her mind go off on tangents. Yes. Quick tip, just copy Izzy, and I promise you will never again forget the geometric significance of your 6 trigonometric functions. Sometimes, even Izzy's tangents have tangents. Yes, we're going to go ahead and call those cotangents. What's that? What's that on Izzy's elbow? We're going to need a close-up, please. Well, look at that. It's a cute little ant with binoculars. Freaking adorable. Looks like it might be looking for something. Seeking something. You know what? We're going to go ahead and call it our secant. Wait. Look. Up there. Wait. Whoa. Izzy, look. Boba Fett. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's definitely not Boba Fett. It's just an ant dressed up like Boba Fett. You know, I bet that's what secant's been looking for. I bet you he's with secant. Yeah, let's go ahead and call him co-secant. Alright, Iz, you ready to stop? Make sense of all this madness? Here we go. Alright. Do you know what you just did?
Honestly, no. I have no idea what I just did.
Alright. Well, take a look at that circle. Okay. Do the first one with your index finger.
First one.
Look at the camera. Do like you were doing with the index finger. Like, hey, this is sine. No, but do it to the camera. Say, this is my buddy's sine.
This is my buddy sign.
Okay. Wow, you almost have it perfectly lined up. All right, back it up against the board. It goes down to that corner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what line in that diagram do you think is sine?
This one.
Yeah, good. Which one's cosine?
This one.
Excellent. All right, let's move on to the next one. Do okay, you can get right back to it. All right, so you are thinking about it and you go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you do that? Okay,
This.
yep. Which one of those lines do you think does that?
This one.
Yep, perfect. So you see in the middle there,
Yeah.
where the line kind of splits, the slanty line.
What?
Okay, what two lines?
This one.
And then,
And this one.
but does your head go all the way up there?
No.
Okay, so what two lines do you think? Yes.
These
That's about where your head would be, where you just touched. Okay,
Okay.
so you're making that triangle, the big long one on the bottom,
Okay.
and then goes up to about half point. Okay, so which line do you think is the tangent? The slanty one, the one you touch your head with.
This one.
From there down to the other side, right? Okay. So that's your tangent, and then remember what you did with the cotangent? You went like this. You went thinking about a tangent, and then you use your other hand.
Blah, blah.
Okay, so
This one.
yeah, exactly. So the other one that goes up to the other corner, that's your cotangent. Cool, right? All right, now you see the ant on your elbow.
That's
The secant, right?
This.
He's looking for something. Right, so which line is the secant? The secant.
I wonder.
Remember what you did?
I know.
You point to it, right?
It's this. Right here.
Well, that's a
This one.
point. Yes.
This one.
So it goes from there all the way to the middle.
Okay.
The white line, the burnt, right?
This one?
Yeah, that's your secant. So the blue line that goes from the middle of the circle all the way out to where it meets with the tangent, that's your secant. Okay? All right, then you look up and you see the ant with the Boba Fett jetpack.
It's this one.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. You know, this is something people usually only learn until like 9th, 10th grade.
Like, I'm in 4th grade.
You just learned some, it's called trigonometry.
What? Really?
Really, really.
I want my pistachios though.
You can have your pistachios. All right, cool. Go eat.